India is forming, sorry student, India is forming the tropical deciduous forest, the dry deciduous about 38.7% and moist deciduous about 30.9%. So total 69.6% of the forest area is covered by the deciduous forest. So other forest types containing following percentage of forest cover: tropical thorn 6.9%, tropical dry evergreen 0.1%, pure coniferous or high mountain areas 6.3%, sal forest 16%, teak forest 13%, broad-leaved forest excluding sal and teak 55.8%, bamboos including in plantations 8.8%. Further, according to the study made by the National Remote Sensing Agency NRSA, in 1984, there has been a decrease in the forest area in India within a 7-year period, that is between 1972 to 75 and 1980 to 82. In general, there has been a decrease in the forest area in all states except in Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. Maximum decrease about 11.3% has been seen in Tripura and least, that is less than 1% in Haryana, Delhi, Arunachal Pradesh, and Nagaland. The overall forest area has decreased from 55.29 million hectares to 45.7 million hectares, that is 2.89% during this period. So, during this period, we have seen that there is a drastic decrease in the uh, overall forest area from 55.29 million hectares to 45.70 million hectares. As we human beings, we have captured the forest areas for building the dams or the building huge buildings, we can say, or for road construction and so on. So there is a loss of forest area by 2.89% during these periods. Then the next is the deforestation. That is, what is deforestation? It is the destruction of forest. How this deforestation has been seen on the earth surface, that we have to discuss here. Destruction, that is the destruction of forest. Deforestation means removal of forest, that is destruction or destroying of the forest. Deforestation is an alarming threat to the economy, quality of life, and future of the environment. The main causes of the deforestation in India are explosion of human and livestock population, increased requirement of timber and fuel wood, expansion of croplands and enhanced grazing. Other prominent causes of forest destruction are construction of roads along the mountain or hill roads, dam building, valley projects, ever migrating graziers, shifting cultivation, agriculturalization, urbanization, and industrialization. So, due to all these factors or reasons, we will see that the destruction of forests in India have been done to a large extent due to the human explosion and livestock population. So, stress on revenue earning and resources regeneration for pulp and match industries seems to have accelerated soil erosion. Resin tapping from cheer pine trees has choked the trees to death. Now, India consumes nearly 170 million tons of firewood annually, and 10 to 15 million hectares of forest cover is being stripped every year to meet the fuel requirements. During a period of 20 years, that is from 1951 to 1971, forests have been cut for agriculture purpose, that is about 24.32 lakh hectares. River valley projects, forests have been cut for or utilized for river valley projects, that is about 4.01 lakh hectares area. Industrial uses, for industrial uses 1.24 lakh hectares areas, for road construction 0.55 lakh hectares, and miscellaneous uses about 3.88 lakh hectares. Such large amount of or large area of the forest have been captured or they have been utilized to carry out uh, different purposes, for different purpose to for different purposes it has been utilized, like the agriculture, river valley project, road construction, industrial areas, and so on. Thus, a total of 3.4 million hectares of forests were lost during this period. So, due to deforestation, that is destruction of forests, nearly 1% of the land surface of India is turning into a barren land and unproductive every year. The devastating effects of deforestation in India include soil, water, and wind erosions. Deforestation has a major impact on the productivity of our croplands. This happens in two ways. First is the soil erosion increases manifold, and the soil actually gets washed, leading to an intensified cycle of floods and drought. So the forest has been destroyed in a major extent by two ways, that is due to the soil erosion. As the soil erosion increases, the soil actually gets washed off, leading to an intensified cycle of floods and drought. So the soil erosion increases manifold, and the soil actually gets washed off due to the uh, intensified due to the more intense flood cycles and droughts, etc. Then the second way is that the shortage of firewood has an obvious impact on the productivity of our croplands. The large number of trees are cut from the forest areas, and due to this, there is the shortage of the firewood, which has an obvious impact on the productivity of our croplands. Thus, when firewood becomes scarce, people begin to use cattle dung and crop waste as fuel. So, when this firewood, that is the huge amount of the wood which we gain from the forest by cutting the trees, large trees or huge trees. So, when there is this scarcity, when there is a less amount of, when there is a less uh, amount of getting the wood from the forest, then in such cases the peoples, they begin to use the cattle dung and crop waste as the fuel, mainly for cooking. In a way, every part of the plant gets used up gradually and goes back to the soil. So over a period of time, such a nutrient drain affects crop productivity due to loss in soil fertility. Further, the local cattle, goats, sheep, etc. not only destroy the vegetation but also pull out the roots of the plants. Destruction of biotic potential of land also leads to desertification. So, the destruction of this forest, it may also lead to desertification. It may also convert the green forest into a desert or a barren land area. Desertification is the process leading to desert formation. Removal of vegetal cover brings about marked changes in the local climates of the area. Thus, deforestation, overgrazing, etc., bring about the changes in the rainfall, temperature, wind velocity, etc., and this all leads to the soil erosion. Destruction often starts as patchy destruction of productive land. Increased dust particles in atmosphere, it will also lead to desertification and drought in margins of the zones that are not humid. For example, after denudation of Himalayas, the process of deforestation started in the Shivalik range extending parallel to the Himalayas. Shivalik sal forests were exploited for industrial use, railway sleepers, etc. Foothills of Shivaliks, once covered with dense forests, are facing an acute water scarcity and semi-desert conditions. So, these Shivaliks in the Shivalik sal forest in the Himalayas, you will see that they were once covered with dense forest, and now they are facing a great problem, a huge problem by due to the acute water scarcity and semi-desert conditions. When forests die, ecological balance maintained by nature breaks away. So there is a imbalance in the ecosystem, and floods and droughts are the dangerous consequences. And to a more extent, the floods and droughts are also playing an important role as the in destroying the forest to a great extent. In the Himalaya range, the rainfall has declined so by 3 to 4% due to deforestation. The World War Study 1988 noted that the destructive effects of flooding and siltation as a consequence of deforestation was most evident in the heavily populated plains of the Gangas and the Brahmaputra rivers. Here we will stop today.